Welcome to Leo October Tarot 2021. Hello Leo, how are you? So I'm going to be doing your October 2021 reading. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about, some of the major planet themes that you should be, like themes, but also things that you could all guys could also be feeling as well. So it does start off quite crazy, especially in the beginning of October. You have Mercury, which is in your third, and it squares or clashes with Pluto in your sixth house. So what this is showing you, because these are like Mercury houses anyway, Leo. So there's, this is about, conversations, but also this is to do with like your body, your your physical self, your mental health, your siblings and brothers. So for me, Leos, this shows that there could be a lot of there can be some like disagreements with like family members, specifically with like neighbors. There can be some clashes there. This could be disrupting your routine, because you could be getting yourself into a groove, and there could be some like disagreements. There could also be, you could feel like you're just not on top of things a lot. But obviously this will pass. But we have Pluto going direct in your sixth house on the 6th, and which is really great for you because you're re-looking at, when it comes to like power struggles, when it comes to like your routines. But also let's not forget we have the new moon in your sixth house, your third house. Great time for you to be learning something new, Leos. I feel some of you are actually wanting to like really get back to the grind. This is a great house to be initiating new beginnings when it comes to learning. Seek things to do with like your neighborhood, your neighbors as well. There might be some peace within neighbors and neighborhoods, peace within your family, your siblings. But also it's actually really great for any type of like writing that you actually want to do as well, or just learning or even reading. We also have the full moon in Aries, which is in your ninth house. So this is a great time for you to, for a lot of you Aries to like, because this is feels definitely like a learning month. So I feel a lot of you Leos really are wanting and wishing to actually just do something for yourself, studying, some higher learning. Some of you may even go back to college, but there's something that needs to be released. So if you've got a lot of projects, it's time to release one. Let's not forget the big one, which is the Mercury retrograde in your third house. So this is like going back over anything that you have missed out, anything that you started and you've not finished. Okay, there could also be, Mercury retrograde. We've got a hard square to Sagittarius, to Pluto. So this is about conversations, with uncomfortable conversations, and this could be with anyone, specifically with like friends, family. This can make you feel like you're not moving anywhere, but just about you going back over stuff. Okay, so we have like, yeah, so those are like the main themes for you. Yeah, they're the main themes for you. I do weeklies anyway, so I do talk about like the aspects and everything, but these are the main themes for you. When we look at your cards, the first card message you have is from the Earth. Okay, this is a planet or even a sun sign. So Earth is asking you, the message from Earth is asking you to try and ground as much as you can, because it's going to be a time this month for you Leos that things are going to be up in the air, even though Libra rules your third house. So things are going to be up in the air, and there could be a lot of excitement within you. Like I said before, a lot of you I feel are actually really looking forward to like doing things for yourself, whether it's reading, learning, writing, higher learning, publishing. I feel there's loads of things that you guys are doing. And also Earth is also asking you to not only get back down to earth, but to finish what you start. So even surround yourself with people that are very grounded. So, some of you may even have earth in your chart as well. But if not, surround yourself with people that are very grounded, people that you can talk to, even, be around greenery as well. Like, I know some of you may not want to do it, but take your shoes off and, put your feet on the grass, surround yourself with trees, hug a tree. So this month, the theme is to ground yourself, to, be more down to earth. When it comes to like your card messages, the first card message, especially for the first week of the Knight of Cups. Now, this is about messages that are actually coming for you, Leos. I feel this message is to do with, it could be a message about anything, but I do feel the messages are coming from in your mind because, I feel that some of you are feeling, the energies I'm feeling actually is that, because you guys are very busy, yeah, or like mentally, there's an energy of like mentally busy. So there's lots of messages, lots of downloads that a lot of you are that are happening for a lot of you, and you may not know where to go. You may not know which to start first. It feels like there is lots of, and it feels very creative. These downloads feel very creative. You may be talking to someone, and this is a Pisces, so you may be in conversation with a Pisces person. You may have Pisces moon or Pisces rising. So you're feeling, lots of creative messages coming, especially at the beginning. You're really on it. You're really ready to get to it. But there may be some confusion because, Pisces is a sign that is very dreamy. So, there does feel that there is a dreamy element to you in the beginning. Okay, I'm really going to do this, but, what do I start first? That's one of the reasons why it's important to like go with this earth card, try and ground yourself. But still, I feel a lot of the creativity that's coming for you in the beginning is perfect because there feels like an energy of, there was a bit of a stagnated energy. Some of you have concentrated a lot on your relationships or a lot on your kids, but you didn't have time for yourself. So see where this creative urge is driving you. When it comes to like the second week, you have the 9 of swords. I was going to say wands. 9 of swords. And this is about, if, even though it feels like, there's an element of blindedness, there's a Jupiter in Gemini card. And this is saying, when you have this card, it is about denial. And I feel more for you guys is that when you're doing too much, you're not listening to your body, okay? And you're ruled by the physical body. So you're not listening to, some of you could not be listening to people that are trying to give you advice, or, you're not listening to what's actually being said, and they're not listening or not looking at what's in front of you. So some of you, and it's also due stubbornness because you know where you're going, but you don't want to be distracted. But there's something in the front, or there's something inside yourself that is actually saying, and it could be many messages. It could be saying, slow down. It could be saying, okay, do this first, then do that. Or it could be saying, there's a problem here, there's a problem there, but you're very much in your own space. So if there's any issues, really, take a step back and see, because this is like the new moon, which is in Libra, which is in your 3rd house, and we also have Mercury retrograde is in your 1st house. So with the Mercury retrograde and the new moon is about initiating something new for yourself, but it's also with the retrograde is asking you to take a step back. Before you jump ahead in anything, look at the whole, like the whole issue first. When it comes to the 3rd week, we have the new full moon, which is in your 9th house, and we have the 9 of cups. So this is so great for you because anything you want to actually do, because this is a Pisces card as well. So anything that you've wished for, it can actually happen. But it's also showing for you, Leos, that, you may have had many wishes and it all come at once. So when they do come, what do you do? Or it could be about greed. Okay, because it's Jupiter and Pisces card, so it could be, and it's also it's also quite deceptive time, I feel, for a lot of you. So there may be many subjects that a lot of you want to study. There may be if some of you are single, there may be lovers. There may be some potential lovers that come into your life now. They also could be like, if you're wishing for like new friends to come, they could actually come. But some of you may want it all. Some of you may be a bit of like, oh, I wanted this, but I actually don't want this anymore. So be careful what you wish for, obviously, but also know that, whatever comes into your life as well, that it may not be for you. Okay, it may not be for you. So you have to really look at that. When it comes to like the last week, and we're going into Scorpio season, there is the Magician card, and this is about manifesting. Okay, so when it comes to like Scorpio season, it's in your fourth house. The things become a bit more slower, more emotional. This is about the home and family. So there could be a lot of conversations that come up within your home and family, but there also could be, some of you could also be really wishing for something better within your home, wishing for something better within your life. I feel with the Magician card is, the message from the Magician card for you, Leo, is, you can have what you want, especially with like the Nine of Cups. You can all have what you want. But, and also Gemini's coming through, Gemini's coming through. So there could be, some of you could have moon in Gemini, rising in Gemini, could be surrounding yourself with Gemini. It does feel also there's a lot of conversations with like eerie people. They feel like, not downloads, but they feel that lots of conversations happening. This also feels that, lots of brainstorming that's happening, and this is very fast paced. And I feel this is coming from like the Nine of Cups card. So the Magician card is showing that there is a new beginning happening, but there's lots of brainstorming happening. But just, any brainstorms that happen, especially like in the month of, when it comes to September, when it comes to the Scorpio season, know who your people are, because sometimes we can just always talk, but nothing comes into fruition. Because I feel that some of you want to start something new, like a new project or something, especially when it comes to like October. But you have to be, but it's not even a warning. It's just saying, there could be a lot of things that are up in the air and nothing goes into fruition. So it is also asking you, it's a mind card, it's a mental card. Look into your heart. Look into your heart. If you feel very sensitive, and if some things also seem too good to be true, Leos, 9 times out of 10 it is. So look really deep into your heart, because you're in an emotional house as well. So some of you may be stubborn and thinking, no, I want to stay here. But it's actually, you have to look within here to see where you need to pursue, go forward. Okay. So Leo, that was your general, well, you're not your general, but this was your October 2021 reading. If you would like a full reading on how this month is going for you, check out check out the link description below. All my details are there. If you would like a full read, if you would like readings on love and general for all the signs, head over to Empath Butterflies Tarot, and she does for love and general. Okay, so Leah, I hope you have a lovely October. Feel free to, write a message, say how it went for you, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.